Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me, Irvin, with another anime first impression video. This is going to be on a long title, so bear with me. It says, Life with an Ordinary Guy Who Reincarnated into a Total Fantasy Knockout. This is actually one that I watched yesterday, and I believe it premiered the day before. So it's been out for a few days at least, and one episode is out in Crunchyroll. So you guys can watch that right now if you have a Premiere subscription. If you don't, you only have a free subscription with Crunchyroll, then you might have to wait one more week. And really, of me posting this video, probably just a few days. So before anything else, guys, if you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to post as many videos as possible these next few weeks that anime is releasing. Eventually I will go to my normal stuff where I review mangas from volumes to chapters, and animes and other stuff that I have planned here for this channel. So make sure you subscribe, give some love to the video. Commenting, liking, and sharing always does help quite a bit. And also check out the social media and where to buy some cheap anime and manga. That also obviously helps a lot as well. So go give some love there. Today, we're going to talk about Life with an Ordinary Guy Who Reincarnated into a Total Fantasy Knockout. Now, this is actually a isekai anime, and definitely was a little cautious in coming into this series because I wasn't really sure what the heck was going on by just what the description said in Crunchyroll. So I actually thought it was a well done first episode, and it is kind of funny. The whole series itself follows the story of two friends. One who is attractive and has always been a girl magnet, but he has never really put any attention to them. In fact, his goal is to really have just a good life with his best friend. He likes his best friend in non-lover way, just, you know, thinks that he doesn't really need a woman in his life. The other guy is the opposite. He's an ordinary guy. He is average as he can be for everything. So not really a big catch, not a really a center of attraction to a lot of girls. So these are two best friends that hang out, and essentially the ordinary guy does everything as possible to get his friend hooked up. That way that, you know, he says, I would then have a chance if he just, you know, went and got himself a girlfriend. But that doesn't work out. After one mixer that doesn't go well, he gets drunk and he keeps talking to his friend about how he wishes he was reincarnated as a woman, and very attractive girl, and very specific details, like a little girl, blonde, cute as she can be, so attractive that guys would, you know, would fall at his feet like he falls at the feet of other girls. And his friend then with him sees this like goddess shows up out of nowhere and essentially says, oh, you guys are not dead yet, and shoots them. She kills them and reincarnates them, isekais them into this other world. Now in this other world, we get the goddess again show up, and she's like, if you accomplish and defeat the Demon King, you'll get one wish granted for me. And that's all in dandy, but our attractive friend figures out that there's something strange. He's like, you're acting fishy. I remember what you did. Like, you killed us. You sent us here purposely. It wasn't like we died and you gave us a second chance to life. You purposely brought us here. So he doesn't really want to trust her. So she gets upset and curses them, and she leaves. Now, this is what happens. The guy that is attractive, he didn't want change. He didn't want anything to be changed in his life. So he ends up being the same in this world. But the other guy actually reincarnates as a little girl. And they go through the whole first episode, or the rest of the first episode, trying to figure out what the curse is. And they don't really figure it out. But the first assumption from both of them is that they think that the goddess made them want to fall in love with each other because they're both now attractive to each other and they don't know why. So that in a nutshell is the first episode. They do have an encounter with a monster, and they do eventually, like, they find out that they have superpowers and they have skills and they have to be able to own those skills as well. And there's more comedy behind the whole, does he like me? Does he not like me? They don't want to say anything to each other because they don't want it to be wrong, and then it's kind of awkward. So, quite a bit of comedy, and yeah, that in a nutshell is really the first episode. I really did enjoy it. I did want to be cautious about it because, the whole transgenderism in Japan is seen a little bit different than here in the U.S. So I didn't want it to be where it was a mock of, and me supporting some stuff like that. Out of nowhere. And I understand the culture's different and they see stuff different, but I don't think that's the intention in this anime. It's definitely just a comedy from the perspective of maybe two guys trying to figure out what's going on and why one is turned into a girl. So I really enjoyed the first episode. I think it's a good comedy. It does have potential in being maybe top 8 of the season. I don't see it being top 5. I've mentioned this before in other videos. There's quite a bit of anime coming out this season because, past few years, because of the pandemic, some anime have been pushed, and some are actually pretty decent. And I wasn't really expecting to be at this boat. I thought maybe the top 5 were going to be very obvious. But now that I'm watching more anime, more premieres, I'm seeing that there's quite a bit of good anime this season, and I don't know if this one would make top 5 for me, at least not for now. So I'm going to say, for its purpose, a 6.5. I think it's what it deserves, maybe a 7. It has the potential to get higher if the comedy goes somewhere, there's more characters, and eventually gets a good conclusion. I don't see this anime really going past 12 or 13 episodes, but we'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I try to post more videos. It is my daughter's weekend birthday, so I'll try my best. No promises on there, but hopefully I can get 1 or 2 reactions in and maybe more first impressions. Thank you guys for your love and support, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.